Hi gorgeous, and welcome to the weekly masculine, feminine, divine love readings, messages. It's a pleasure to be here with you as always, and just to take some time and space to have a little breathe and just be where we are, exactly where we are, with no need to be anywhere else to find out anything even. No need whatsoever to know. That's the message that came out from the Eight of Swords in the monthly upload. Check that out if you haven't already. Very interesting reading that I enjoyed very much. And yes, a powerful week, solstice week, holding a bath on Thursday. And everybody that attends that bath will receive a 3-card audio recorded reading. They're around 5 minutes. They're coming out around 5 minutes. So, which is quite a lot of information. I can speak pretty fast. So yeah, quite a lot of information could come out in those. So if you are looking for a personal, private reading, but you don't wish or feel able to have a full face-to-face reading, then this is a good opportunity for that also. And for me, it's a bit of a subdued time. An introspective time, a slow time. I feel as though the past 6 weeks have been extremely slow. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. So I have, in terms of action and movement, there's been a lot. I can engage in a lot of action and movement. I've probably done more in the past 6 weeks. I mean, I've literally moved across about 12,000 miles and done many things. But in terms of, you know, the expansion of us, of our conscious awareness, it just feels slow to me. It's just felt very slow. So during those times I go within. Not deliberately, it just seems to be what happens, and it's just a different type of connectedness. It's not, you know, it's just as though the world can seem very busy, but not that, I suppose interesting is the word. So yeah, just to share that. Cool, a little bit more shuffle. There we go. So thank you once again for being here. Let's see what the world has for us, as usual, through the cards. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. I mean, come on, could I have made that up? Could I make any of this up? The light's kind of interesting. This is the Hermit card, which is exactly what I was just saying. That this is a time to go within, to connect with the self outside of the many selves that we all are collectively. To it's a major arcana, so it's a big message, and it's that when we are alone, we can see more, not just about ourselves, but about the rest of the world. I'm looking at that lantern that he's holding. So this light that we find is a light that we can then take out into the world. And for the, not in the way of us, you know, I'm a light for the world, even though that's true. It's to enlighten us to our environment, to our experiences. So this relationship between the self and the world, the outside world, the self and the other. If there's an experience of aloneness, it is to utilize that time to find, to seek. This hermit he's a seeker. He's a seeker of truth, and he needs calm, alone space in order to find another level of truth. And I feel like that's what this time is about. It's about finding another level of truth. And there's always another level of truth to find. Meditation is a big aspect of this card. It's just to take the time to see more clearly, to even see the light more clearly, you know? So that's what he has to say. Interesting. So let's get the feminines coming out on this side.
This week, the reasons for separation between divine lovers are explained, and the ways in which we are always on the same team are also explained. How in practicality, in a practical reality, the masculine especially is experiencing the team even when he is away. See you in a sec.
This week from that oracle deck. Little bit of a move about. I might just move this candle because I'm not sure we want to involve it in the cards for fear of igniting something. Let's, oh, I like this one, Oh, look at that. Do you know what? I'm actually moved to tears by the imagery, and I actually think that it's the imagery on these cards that is wanting to be seen right now, and that's why these cards are just kind of like, no, it's this card, it's this card. These images just seem to be everything. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can see that light bouncing out. I mean, I hope you can feel that. And those two figures, I mean, is that not just the most beautiful thing you ever saw? I mean, I'm literally have tears in my eyes. I mean, I know I'm weird when it comes to, I cry at, you know, the most ridiculous things, but still, I think it speaks for itself. And Dance of the Planets. I could feel this energy when I was talking about different dimensions and beings from different dimensions and what they mean, because it's like, it's this moving through time. Also, again, the solstice, the dance of the planets, the movement of the planets, the planet and the sun, you know, the way we move, the way the universe moves, the astrology of things. I mean, if this isn't a strong message about the astrology of things and the solstice happening on Thursday, I don't know what is. I mean, look at that big light, ball of light there shining. I mean, yeah. If you haven't booked on the bath, get on the bath. I call them baths because that's what it feels like. I want to be, it's like, let's bathe, we bathe together in the energy. And I absolutely just, I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Right. Number 56, Dance of the Planets. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you are being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest, to recover before rising again, and from restraint there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? Oh, I have to stop there for a second. I mean, seriously, if anybody, this is what I have been experiencing. It's like, I want to rush to the bus. I know the next stage is to get on this bus. And this desire to run to the bus stop and sit there and wait, it's like, it's ridiculous. But I do feel, and I have had this message, that Eight of Swords is all about, yes, we have to wait. There's patience to sit in this unknown place, or to sit wherever we are, before we can move forward together. I really do feel that. So after all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you are ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy and joy to you now. That their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are the times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movements, so pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. And the poem is, in those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin, and your soul melting into mine, as night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. So thank you for your love. The love that you are. And for the courage that you take to turn up in your life. To be here. If you're watching this, thank you from the depths of my being for allowing me to be who I am here in this. It is one of my greatest joys. It feels so good for me. And you're an important part of my life. As are we all, and I feel more than ever that this reading this week is about our collective experience and about how there are forces at work that impact our collective experience together, and to step out of the impulse to blame, to make it another person's fault for things not moving at the speed which we might wish them to move, and actually taking a step back and understanding that we're all being moved by life itself. And we are, we are dancers and life is the music. So, sometimes we can't change the music, but we can dance in any way we wish. So, thank you for being a beautiful dancer. And yes, that's it. I'm planning on doing some uploads this week. My internet connection's pretty slow at the moment, which can make things very, very difficult. in terms of uploading. So I may not be able to get as many up as I would like. Please do get on the solstice on Thursday. Even if you can't make it, you will be there in some ways beyond time. And everyone that books will receive, just ask me a question, 1 question, 3 card reading. Or just, what do I need to know now? What do I need to know now is always the best. And so, yeah, it's a good and inexpensive way for you to get messages from me. So check that out, click the link below. And then you'll get the recording of the solstice bath, which you can use. And it's going to be a powerful meditation. I'm already kind of feeling like I'm connecting to that meditation, connected to this hermit, you see. I really feel that. So I'm really excited for this week. Please join me there. I would love to feel more of you. That's why I kind of invite you into that space as well, for you to make a commitment into that space with me. And thank you to every single one of you that does that regularly. You are felt so deeply, and it's so beautiful that I can connect with you all over the world. And this isn't easy stuff. I really appreciate it. This is the stuff that I share here, that gets shared here, it's highly intuitive. It requires a huge amount of openness, of intelligence, of connectedness, of intuition and love. And it's rare, and I appreciate you being here with me greatly, always. So thank you so very much. And have an incredible week. We all beat with one heart. And so from my heart to yours, which is always with you, enjoy every moment. Lots of love. And I will see you very soon, hopefully on Thursday.
This week, the reasons for separation between divine lovers are explained. And the ways in which we are always on the same team are also explained. How in practicality, in a practical reality, the masculine especially is experiencing the team even when he is away. See you in a sec.